Hello everyone, my name is Gareth and welcome back to the Piss Poor Pokemon. Oh my god, that feels so weird to say. We've been away for so long. I know I said I wouldn't fuck it up, but it's weird being here now.
In the moment.
So last time you saw us was about 4 months ago. We had just come back and we made some gaming videos, but then we sort of slacked that off and we took a little break and now we're doing the live action stuff. But we thought that maybe we should do podcasts anyway.
Podcasts are fun. Podcasts, they're just nice to record,
They
talk,
also
chat.
fit in sort of with the live action stuff. I mean, there will be gameplay over them, but the gameplay is like secondary.
Yeah. The gameplay's just something there for you to look at.
Yeah.
Because we saw the problem with the Parch podcast was it was just a fucking pretty much blank screen. There was fuck all going on. Every now and then there'd be little animations, but until we find a way to fix that without having game footage on that one, that's going to be fucking gone. With Piss Poor's easy, just record some footage.
Yeah. I also think that, like, when we came back to do the podcast, well, when I said to Steve the other day, I think it was yesterday, where I was like, we want to do a podcast, I sort of felt that it, like, for the Parch podcast, it worked having the guests, because we had, like, so many different shows and stuff, but now, like, since the live action stuff, we'll always have me and you in. Like, there will never be a video that doesn't have me and you in it, sort of thing.
Yeah, I know.
So, I feel like the podcast should just be me and you, sort of thing.
I mean, we could do a Parch podcast with Yanni.
Yes,
and
yes.
If we like, when Connor Taylor stars in this one, we get him on.
I agree. If we want to have guests on it, we'd do a Parch podcast, which would have a whole different vibe, and it would have like a topic every week. But
but that's not going to be often.
This one's more just us rambling about games.
Yeah, because there's games to be spoken about.
Oh, there is. The big news right now, the world's in a Pokemon frenzy. We called this shit multiple times. I feel like this podcast...
Mate, we've known this for like a year. I'm pretty sure we spoke about this last time.
Yeah, we did, and it's interesting, right? Because I feel like no matter what we do, these podcasts will always come back to Pokemon. In the very first episode, second episode we ever made was about Pokemon X and Y. That's all we talked about at that sort of time.
Yeah.
And then one of the latest ones we made, we were talking about the pre-release for like Sun and Moon and that, but now we know more about its games, and also Pokemon Go is out, so let's talk. We'll start with...
just to put in there, I mean, you guess you could say if this is a TV show, we've come full circle.
We have, once again, come full circle. You know, all we need now is, like, Paul Walker to come back from the dead, and everything would be completed.
And then die again.
And then die again, and I'd make a joke about it, and then Kieran get really angry. Okay, so let's start with Pokemon Go, because I'm more interested in Pokemon Sun and Moon, despite the fact that I've played Pokemon Go. That's weird. But I want to talk more about Sun and Moon, so let's start with Go.
Yeah. Let's start with Go.
And you've played a lot more of it than I have, although we both put in too much time.
I've put in far too much time. I've had it from pretty much day one of like its release in New Zealand.
Yeah, and then
I've learned many of the different traits that still people don't know. I kind of like the way they've done it, where they've not actually told you how the game works.
Yeah,
and
you
you've
just
got to
sort of
try
have
and
to figure it out.
Yeah. So the latest thing I figured out, or found this, was that there's like actually regional Pokemon. Like, I didn't think they'd do it, but there is. Like, there's Taurus is only available in the US and Canada.
Oh.
Kangaskhan is only available in Australia and New Zealand, and Jinx is only available in Europe. You can get all of them through eggs, but you can't catch them in those regions. You can only catch them in those specific regions. Yeah. It's like, I like the way the game kind of works. Like how you've got to try and figure it out. Such as, like, no one knew sort of what the step thing was really, but eventually it was sort of figured out. It's like, I think we still think every step's sort of like 100 yards. Some shit like that.
Yeah, the step. I mean, right now that's bugged anyway because it always says 3 steps.
Yes, I know.
They really need to fix that. But
there's another way to find out if you're getting closer to something though.
By where they are in the box, yeah.
No.
Oh.
The box that is one thing, yes, but if you actually select the one you were looking for.
Oh, the pings.
The fucking the little sort of radar, the green box thing.
Yeah.
When it pulsates, basically, the faster it pulsates, the closer you're getting.
Right. Shit.
Which I've been using a lot. Although I couldn't find, there was a fucking Electabuzz like on my road, literally outside my house, and I could not find it.
Oh man, I had the same thing the other day with like a Scyther, yeah.
Oh, fucking Jamie hatched a Scyther from an egg, 799.
Smash his fucking
Lucky cunt. In other news, I've had fuck all good out the eggs as well.
I mean, last night I got a Goldeen, which was good for me because I didn't have one, but yeah.
I got a Magikarp. That's the only thing that's kind of good out the egg because I didn't own a Magikarp already.
Yeah, I think what did I get? I got a Ponyta from an egg, Sandshrew.
I've had 3 Weedles, 3 Pidgeys. I had a Slowpoke, which I already had a Slowpoke anyway, so that was shit. A Magikarp, and from a 10k egg, I had a fucking Eevee.
Yeah, I'd kill myself.
It wasn't even a good Eevee, it was 60. It wasn't even something I could evolve. I was so pissed.
Oh, man. I feel like one thing we should talk about, because you can't really not talk about it with Pokemon Go, is how insanely popular it's gotten.
I know. It kind of irritates me, if I'm honest.
Your inner hipster comes out in situations like this. I don't mean yours, I mean ours.
I know. Well, yeah. It's irritating me. I can't wait for it to die down because then I can play it normally again. And not have thousands of people that don't even know what Pokemon is playing it.
Calm. I feel like it's a double-edged sword because, yeah, I'm the same. I don't want people to keep talking about it because I want it to be, like, Indian. Pokemon was cool because it wasn't cool, and now it's, like, cool, so I don't want to play it. But I do feel like with that game, the more people who are playing it simultaneously, the better it is. Not just because of the thing you told me the other day, but just in terms of, like, going to a Pokestop and seeing other people on their phones and shit.
Yeah, no, but I mean, like, back before it came out in the UK, when you got the genuine nerds playing it, I still had that loads, you know. I still ran into loads of different people playing the game, and obviously there must have been fans of Pokemon because they'd gone out their way to try and pirate the bastard game just so they could play it early.
I think that I'll be interested to see what the sales are for Sun and Moon, because you might think like, oh, Sun and Moon's going to sell really well now, better than X and Y or like the Black and White games, because you know it's got like this hype behind it.
Yeah,
I don't think so. I disagree.
No.
I can't see a lot. I think 99% of the people who bought Pokemon Go or played Pokemon Go even because it's free.
Because it's free. That's what I mean. Because they've made the game free.
Exactly.
So people are just gonna be like, well, what's the point in getting Pokemon Moon and Sun?
And everyone just jumps on. Yeah. Even though it's very different.
I'm definitely getting Moon and Sun. I mean.
Oh yeah. I mean.
For us, Mimikyu looks fucking awesome.
Yeah, for us it's not a question because we're like long-term hardcore Pokemon fans.
I will admit, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire were fucking terrible. I did not enjoy
Sounds like you're overstating it a bit, but go
on. No, it's because... I guess it's because me being biased, because, you know, Gen 3 is my favourite gen.
Same.
But I just didn't enjoy them. I didn't enjoy
Alpha Sapphire. I could see that. I mean, I never bought them because so many people were like, these are actually really underwhelming.
It was pretty fucking underwhelming.
Wow.
X and Y wasn't. I enjoyed X and Y a lot.
Oh yeah, X and Y was really good. Just as a side note, I'm going on to look at the Pokemon from Sun and Moon for the next topic. For some reason, The Telegraph has done a segment about Pokemon Sun and Moon. That is an example of the mainstream media trying to cash in on the Pokemon hype that's currently going about.
No.
Like if Pokemon Go wasn't out, they just wouldn't cover it because who would care? Yeah, it's really cringy. But anyway, so should we talk about Sun and Moon?
We should indeed.
What's your favourite Pokemon revealed so far?
I am gonna get a list of them all up now.
I've got one up too.
I fucking love the. It's not my favourite, but the fucking what's his name?
Mimikyu.
Mudsdale.
Oh, Mudsdale. Mudsdale's cool. Yeah. What type? Wait, has his type been confirmed yet?
I assume it would be
ground type. It says.
Ground?
I feel like it looks like ground and fire. Like.
I mean, Kind of.
Maybe it's like ground dark or something. I really like that Tapu Koko. You're the one that's like a totem pole part with the shield on its hands.
Where the
So looking down the list, we'll start with the obvious. Out of the 3 starters, who will you be choosing?
Let's just go down the list. And
Actually, okay. So let's talk about the starters first.
Okay.
Of the 3,
so starters.
This is Rowlet, Litten, and Poplio.
It's going to be Litten. I'm going to choose probably
So,
from first looks Litten. If I want to see
the final. Yeah, I want to. Yeah. I feel like Poplio could evolve into something really cool.
Yeah, they always do, don't they?
Yeah.
Like,
water types.
What was a pile of shit?
Yeah, think about it. Historically, the first stage of a water type evolution line is not apart from Mudkip, which is obviously the best Pokemon, but generally they're quite weak. But then they evolve into Froakie. Froakie turns into
as well.
Greninja.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And then Piplup turns into frickin' Empoleon, man.
Yeah. So
one of my faves. I've had a tradition of every single gem I've gone with the water type.
The only gen I would ever do water type on is Gen 3, because obviously Mudkip, but any other gen, it's usually fire.
And I feel that maybe fuck Rowlet. I've never liked many of the grass types, to be honest.
It is going to be flying and grass though, and that's interesting.
I don't know. Litten. I don't know.
Litten, of the 3 right now, Litten looks coolest, certainly.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like I've not properly. Obviously, I've gone for Charmander, but properly never really gone for a fire type before. So I think it might be interesting to see.
So I did that on Gen 5, and I completely regretted it because I chose literally the worst starter from that gen, which was fucking Tepig. Anyway,
the worst starter ever.
Moving down a sec, you know Rockruff, which is like the dog type, which is like the
looks
dog.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, well, specifically, normally it's like a normal type. You know, in like Gen 5, there was the...
Yeah.
What the fuck's the dog called from that one?
The fuck knows. But they tend to be like normal types.
But that one's rock type. That's interesting. And then the koala below it is normal type.
I like the little sort of like the pill necklace it's got.
Yeah, it's really cool. It looks like a really cool design. It's got like a fluffy tail as well. The koala's cool. The koala's really cute.
Koala's cute, yeah.
I'm just editing pictures over this.
Picky Peck.
I like it. I really like the red streak.
The red streak, yeah. I'm not sure about its neck. Its neck looks a little bit weird, if I'm honest. I know that's me being picky.
It looks like a Disney character, to be fair, but
yeah.
I'll be interested to see what it evolves into. Going down, my boy Young Goose.
Young Goose.
I love his mouth. I hated it at first, but it's actually terrifying.
It's actually fucking... I love them. It looks a lot like Lanoon, is it?
Yeah, it's like an angry Lanoon, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see if it evolves into anything.
Oh, and then we've got...
Okay, so we've got our first proper revealed trio.
Evolution tree.
Yeah, it's the bug types, and this one's interesting.
Looks awesome.
Yeah, looks really good.
Looks brilliant.
Bug and
Electric.
Electric.
Some of the best bug types we see near the start of the game.
Yeah, I think. Well, because generally they have to be kind of sort of underwhelming, because it's going to be like the first Pokemon you get.
It's usually it's like Caterpie or fucking Weedle.
I mean,
Jesus.
To be fair, Beedrill's sick as fuck. But some gens, well, if you play Gen 3, your choices are Beautifly or Dustox. Neither are particularly good. Whereas this is a giant armoured electric beetle. Looks sick as fuck.
Man, it looks pretty fucking
although
good.
its middle evolution looks like a train.
I like it. It
is kind of cute. I could get a plush of that.
It makes it look like it's gone for some sort of bus look.
Yeah, it does sort of look like a vehicle.
But then Vikavolt, man. Vikavolt looks fucking badass.
Yeah, Vikavolt looks like an absolute G. So I'll be really excited to see if he's competitive.
Yeah. I'll definitely have them on my fucking team to begin with. Obviously, it all comes down to strength at the end of the day.
I disagree. I think first run through the game, you just pick the ones that look cool.
Well, yeah. Okay.
Speaking of which, I love this Stoner Dragon, Tramper.
I think this is going to be one of the really fucking strong ones.
Yeah, it's also a normal
looks like
dragon
it's going to be
type.
The fucking...
One unlikely combination, the most OP epic type and the most underwhelming of types.
Yes.
In one stoner shaped package. Actually, I hated his design at first, but it's sort of it's grown on me a lot.
I don't like the design, if I'm honest.
Oh, I think it looks like Snoop.
It does. Snoop Dogg knows.
Snoop Dogg. I also one thing to note is that all the abilities that these new Pokemon have are like original. No other Pokemon have had them before. So
ability Berserk and Sap Sipper.
I don't know what all these do. We're not going to go through it because we're not a fucking Pokemon podcast. But...
I was reading Bruxish then, and I thought it said Strong Dew. Oh.
Okay.
But moving on to Bruxish.
This is actually my least favourite design out of all of them.
I fucking don't like it.
I hate it.
I've never liked any of the fish ones really, like Goldeen.
Although I'm a big fan of the colour scheme. I really like the colours. I just don't like its like face at all.
I know it's physic type, but it looks to me like it should be like
type.
A water.
It's psychic type.
Why did I say physic?
Are you autistic?
I'm autistic. I know it's psychic type, but it looks to me like it should be sort of like water fairy.
Yeah,
colour
I can see
scheme kind of looks...
Although there hasn't been many water psychic types in the past, has there? Wait, is that even a thing that exists? I don't know. Oh, Starmie.
Starmie, yeah, Starmie.
I don't know what comes to mind right now. I'm sure there's more. Going down, Cutiefly. It's a fairy type. It's a fairy bug. They had to have one.
It doesn't really have much effect on me, to be honest.
We'll see. It's kind of underwhelming, but we'll see if it evolves into something cool or if it's just that. Now, this is by far the best Pikachu rip-off they've done.
Yes.
Because nowadays every single gen has to have a Pikachu rip-off. You had fucking Miniman Plusle. You had Pachirisu. You had Emolga, which was cool. You had Dedenne last gen, but now we've got the best one yet, Togedemaru. Electric Steel.
What I really like about this one is when you see it in the sort of videos...
when spikes come out.
When it turns around and all the spikes come out, yeah.
It's cute as fuck.
I hope it has an evolution.
They usually don't. They usually don't.
Yeah. It'd be cool to see an evolution of that, though.
Yeah.
Like, like...
There is places they could go with it, yeah. It could go like a sort of Sand-slash route, but like more tanky.
Yeah. That'll be fucking cool. Seeing it go from that little fucking hedgehog thing to like a
to like something beast, yeah. Yes, Stephen, a blur. I really like this next one as well. Although it does remind me of, it does feel a bit of a crocodile, that whole evolution line. It does sort of feel like a redo of them. However, the typing,
poison fire.
The typing is insane. Poison fire.
Fucking awesome.
I'm excited for this one. I feel like it could evolve into some crazy shit.
And it's going to be fucking whack as fuck. It's going to be so strong.
Yeah.
Hopefully, with poison fire type. Jesus.
This will definitely be one of the strongest Pokemon that we'll see this gen if it evolves well. Now, what are your opinions on the next one?
I don't like.
I first saw a glimpse of it, and I had to sort of do a double take. I was like, wait, what the fuck is that?
What the fuck is going on? Mate, I shit you not. The game creators were high when they were creating these new fucking ones.
Yeah, they're crazy.
I swear to God. These are the fucking weirdest ones yet. But
can I be honest?
Fucking awesome.
I kind of like it. Okay, I know that...
Mate, it's taking gay pride to the next fucking level.
You know the way that... Firstly, it looks better from the back, because the way that the pink stripe goes down its back. But also...
Yeah.
You know, like, the way its, like, neck is just a line? It, like, just goes... There's no, like, flow to it. It just goes straight from black to pink. And that's hilarious. They must have known how dumb that would look.
It just fucking looks stupid, I think. Man.
What type?
Looks so
what
fucking
type?
autistic.
What typing is it?
It's fucking fighting normal. How shit.
Oh, that's kind of cool, actually.
Even it doesn't look like it.
No.
It looks like it'd be a psychic type, if I'm honest.
Yes, or like a fairy type.
Yeah, or a fairy type. Oh, yeah, fairy.
It could have been fighting fairy.
Ears. What are those fucking ears? It looked better without those weird-ass ears.
I agree.
It looks like it's wearing a headband.
No, because without... You know what it would look like without the ears? It would look like a fucking, like, sausage. It would look like a sausage in the plastic wrap with a little bit at the top.
It looked like a black cock, but with, like, a pink fucking belly button.
Pink fucking condom. Holy shit, okay.
They probably designed it like that at first. They realized, we should probably add this fucking hairband to it because we can't have.
It's a bit PG-15 right now.
Oh my fucking god.
Okay. Moving on. One of the best designs of the new gen. Mimikyu.
Probably one of the best designs I've seen actually. I really like.
Also, apparently that shape is just its disguise.
Yeah, well, it's meant to look like a Pikachu, isn't it?
Yeah, obviously, yeah. But do you think we'll see what's under it or nah? I certainly don't think.
Honestly, I think it's gonna be like a new Ditto.
Yeah, it certainly won't evolve into anything.
No, it's gonna be. Honestly think it's gonna be like ability is disguise. It's gonna be the new Ditto.
Oh, do you think they'll have a disguise for each Pokemon?
Hey?
Do you think they'll have like a set? If that's the case, that's really cool. That'd be really, really sick. Ghost Fairy type, which is also a first, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Could be strong.
I like that. That type matchings.
Yes. Like once again, that this gen is going to be insane type-wise.
Because they've got so many types now, and they're just sort of like, oh, how about we put this one and this one together and just see how that fucking shapes up.
I want them to do some really insane ones, like just out of nowhere. Like I can't think of any off the top of my head, but I'm sure there's like just some like next level fucking like.
Yeah, I know. Now that they've sort of like with the 3DS and shit, now they've been like, they like with Super Smash Bros. They add updates and add new stuff in. I wouldn't mind if they add like we have a good. Like we had a normal amount of Pokemon first that they added, and then they like update and add more. That'd be
they
cool.
sort of did that with X and Y. They added like the 3 legendaries, the Anthe and the Volcarona one. And that.
Yeah, I mean, I hope we could see them do that with this game. Add more.
One thing I'm interested to see is, like last gen was famously really small, like Pokemon wise.
Yeah.
Like it only had like 70 Pokemon or something insane.
Whereas normally good.
Well, it was one of the better gens we've had.
Yeah.
So I'll be interested to see how many Pokemon. I think this one will be bigger, just from the amount they've shown us so far. They haven't even started showing us any like insanely cool ones yet. I feel like they definitely have them in storage.
I think they're holding back at the moment, and I can't wait for the next couple fucking weeks are going to be lit for Pokemon wise.
Yeah, I can't wait to find out what the pseudo legendary for this gen is.
Oh,
I bet it'll be something insane.
It's going to be some insane type matching as well.
Yeah. I think it won't be dragon type for once. I think it'll be like water and something to match with like the theme.
Water's one of my favourite types. So fucking.
It's my least favourite.
It might do it, as well. Being on fucking.
Yeah.
Being on fucking like Hawaii.
Are there any water steel types? Is that a thing?
I think there is.
Okay, let me research. Water. I'm gonna pinch myself when I see it. And I'll be like, oh yeah, Empoleon. What am I talking about?
Yeah.
Empoleon's water steel. Yeah, it's literally only Empoleon is the only water steel type. So I would like them to do that again.
Maybe that'd be pretty cool.
Anyway, going forward, yeah, it looks like it's got potential to evolve into something really cool.
Again, another water type.
Yeah, which is a cool typing.
Yeah.
I'll be interested.
It looks like one of them water skimmer things.
Yes. It looks very it looks kind of high.
It does.
Well, in fact, a lot of the Pokemon this gen look kind of high.
They're all high. They live in Hawaii. Everyone's like fucking laid back as fuck.
They really went in with the theming on this gen. I like it. I feel like that's got a lot of potential to evolve into something really cool. So we'll see.
The islands. I liked X and Y, but I prefer the sort of not futuristic shit.
Yeah.
Like this island looks better because it's sort of like it looks like Gen 3. If I'm honest, it looks like Gen 3.
That is exactly what they've done. The island. Because a lot of people said that Gen 6 was sort of like a Gen 1 kind of redo in terms of like the theming, whereas this gen is clearly like Gen 3 chillness, and I'm totally okay with that.
I mean, because Gen 3 had a lot of the fucking like island hopping part as well, didn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yes, that's what I was thinking. So we'll see how much water is in the map. Bonsweet, meh. Looks like Cherrim, not Cherrim.
I don't really. Bonsweet does fucking nothing for me.
Does nothing for me either.
It's just a grass type.
I feel like
obviously it's going to evolve into some shit.
I feel like every gen has to have that one grass type, which is just shit.
Fucking shit.
Just awful.
It's just there. No, it's the one that everyone catches one of, but after that, they just fucking like have to run away from the fucking thousands.
Yeah,
of
no
them.
one's used it on the team ever. It's not like the days of like Bellsprout where grass types were actually great or like oddish.
Yeah, I know.
Oh well.
Oh, fuck. It does look like another fucking like kind of oddish rip-off.
Yeah.
Slightly.
What's your opinion of the next one? I like it.
Comfy. I like it.
Okay, I get that it's weird. It definitely is.
It is weird. It is. It's taken that whole sort of like what the humans use Pokemon for to the next level. But, like, oh, wait, so they wear them as well now?
But I kind of like how the actual Pokemon is just like that, the green bit.
Yeah.
It's kind of cute as well. That won't have any evolutions either, so that's just going to be the Pokemon. Just a ring of cherry blossoms.
Fairy type. Yeah, I probably won't use it much.
No. That'll be one of those ones which you get just to get it.
Yeah.
Now this one...
And now this one's really fucking cool.
I actually don't think this will have any evolutions. I think this will just be the Pokemon.
Kind of like Taurus, is it?
Yes, and like all those sort of Pokemon. However, this thing looks like an absolute tank. Mudsdale.
Mate, it's even got fucking toenails on its fucking tail.
Yeah. It looks mad. It looks like an absolute beast.
Fucking beast.
Just pure ground type.
Fucking... Just pure fucking ground type. Its abilities own tempo and stamina.
I'll be interested to see if it's like quite tanky.
It looks it.
The thing we don't have yet, obviously, is the actual stats of the Pokemon. Right now, we can only go off their abilities and their typing.
You look at his fucking weight, though. Jesus, compare. Look at Comfy's weight, 0.7, and then you look at this one's weight, 2028.3. What the fuck?
Do you know this is almost as heavy as Groudon?
Shit. Yeah. Fucking hell. So therefore, it's going to be a fucking tank.
Yeah.
That is going to be a tank.
Moving on. I really like this one.
I really like this one as well. We actually discussed this one.
Yeah. Tapu Koko, electric fairy type. There's been a theory that this is going to be part of like a totem pole, like because when it puts its shields together, it kind of looks like it. And there's going to be like 3 or 4 of these ones with like different typings. There'll be like a water fairy, a fire fairy.
Cool. Yeah, they're legendaries, are they not?
Yeah, they're like the legendary set for this one, like Mesprit.
Electric fire type.
Electric fairy type.
Fairy. Why did I say fire? Fairy, yeah.
Because you're fucking retarded.
Looking at the orange thing, yeah.
Yeah, you're just looking at
the colours.
It looks really cool.
Electric fairy type, sorry, yes.
It looks really cool.
Have they done electric fairy type?
Yeah, don't know. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you'd know it if you saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool enough.
That's very cool. I can't wait to see more, if there is going to be more.
Let's quickly discuss. So let's go forward forward before doing the legendary. Magiana, do you like it? Not like it? Steel fairy type. Looks kind of weird.
Magiana mythical, but wait, what's this? So you got this is different.
Wait, what?
You've got right. So that one we were just talking about, Tapu Koko.
Yeah.
It's not a legendary. It's a Aloha Guardian Deity Pokemon. Then there's the 2 legendaries, and then this fucking Magearna is fucking mythical Pokemon.
Wow, times have changed.
Well, that's new.
Okay.
No longer everything just being classed as leggy. Fuck me.
They've got to complicate shit.
Yeah, this is kind of weird. I mean, it doesn't. I don't think it fits into the theme, to be honest.
No, it's really eerie. It's really eerie.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do
you reckon it'll be kind of like the fucking, the one from that could turn into all the different household appliances?
Oh, Rotom. Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
Will it be like that?
Yeah, possibly. It'll certainly be difficult to get.
It's certainly small.
Oh yeah, it's like a meter long. This one will have its own movie. Wait, it does have its own movie. What am I saying?
What does it have its own movie?
Yeah, in Japan, they literally crank out those movies so fast. Yeah, this is already in a Pokemon movie.
How is it in a fucking movie and not in a fucking gen yet? What the fuck?
No, this is like always happened where, like, the Lucario movie came out way before Gen 4. Yeah.
They pumped that shit out too much.
They gotta get that many, mate. Anyway, to finally talk about the legendaries. This is where we don't. So
we don't agree.
No, and it's weird because Steel is my favourite type, so I was like convinced I'd go for the for Solgaleo, but nah, look at that creepy ass bat thing.
It looks cool, but
it's eerie as fuck, man.
Yeah, but you remember like this lion ass motherfucker, Solgaleo. It's like my fucking lion's my favourite actual animal.
Wow, is this where we're going? Yeah.
Yeah, and I just sort of think it fucking looks so cool. It's got like a fucking star ass mane.
Do you know what it looks like? It looks like a Zord from Power Rangers.
Oh my god, it does.
It looks like it's gonna like transform like onto its hind legs and like join up. Oh my god, it'll join up with the Bat one. Holy shit!
What, like eat its asshole out and just
yes,
like
that's exactly what will happen.
Mate, that would look kind of odd.
Mate, yours is stupid.
You imagine that together. If it stands on the fucking hind legs, bites onto the little fucking half moon at the bottom of the animal, the fucking Lunala, it'd become like an actual human. It'd look like it was wearing a dress because of the mane.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, is that just me?
I'll have to put these pictures in the actual editing of the video so that people can actually see what the fuck we're talking about. Yeah, it's cool. I like them both. They're really good legendary designs. But I mean, you know, I think they've. If there's one thing the Pokemon games have always done, is have really good end game legendaries. Although
definitely.
I liked X and Y's. They were a bit underwhelming, but they were still really cool.
Yeah, they looked cool, but the story was. The story was different, very different for that one actually.
The story was better than the normal ones, but yeah.
Yeah.
Just as a note, yours looks like it should be fire type. It's not.
It does, to be fair. Well, it's the sun one. This is what I was saying this. It's the sun one, and it's not a fire type.
Well, the other one makes sense. It's ghost type, and it's the moon.
Mine's a sun type. Why is it not fire?
I think it's because they've already got so many like fire. They just wanted something original. And to be fair, it does really look like a sword, so it should be steel type.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Wow, we've probably been talking for like half an hour about Pokemon, and we haven't even started on the other topics. So yes, we like the new gen. It looks really good.
It looks really good.
We're both excited.
Can't wait to play it. We'll talk about it when it comes. Well, we'll talk about the next when they announce some more Pokemon. We'll just do a quick skit on them next time.
Yeah, like every time we do
newer
ones,
ones.
we'll just talk about the new Pokemon that have been released. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
all right.
Okay.
So moving on. So, Fallout 4.
Yes,
right, we discussed this. We discussed this before it came out in the fucking last podcast.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know, was it before? It might have been.
Yeah, it was the piss boy. Yeah. I'm gonna put like a disclaimer. I don't own this game. I have played it, and I've watched. Between watching it and playing it, I've probably seen like about 10 to 15 hours of this game though. So I can talk about it.
So you kind of have an opinion on it then?
Well, I have an opinion on everything, mate. I had an opinion on it before it even came out, but that's not the point. but I've got an informed opinion on it, yes.
Informed opinion.
Relatively. Yeah, Fallout 4, go on. What would you give it out of 10?
Right.
You've played. I know you've played like hundreds of hours of it, but that doesn't mean.
I know. When it first came out, no updates, no everything, all the bugs and shit. Probably, honestly, a 6.
Right.
Yeah, the fact they're trying to improve it on consoles, sort of by bringing in mods and stuff, it's kind of nice to see that they're trying to at least keep consoles going slightly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I guess since survival mode's amazing. Probably put it up to an 8.
Okay.
With survival.
I was just interested.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's not what a lot of people wanted from Fallout.
No.
But
the story is shit.
So I was watching. Like, I try to be not too harsh on it because I haven't actually played it. I don't want to be a dick. Yes, like that person. So I was watching Tom play it the other day.
Yeah.
And one thing I liked there was some stuff I hated about it. Like I was like, all the options you had were like nothing. There was no good options to like use science or speech or whatever to do shit. It was just like generic.
Oh, you mean like talking and shit?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's one thing that brought it down to a fucking six for me. The talking, that's just shit.
Yeah.
Like
However,
the best part about like Skyrim and Fallout 3 was the fucking the dialogue options.
Yeah, it's buggy as shit. Not as bad as at launch, and not as bad as like New Vegas or something, but it's still buggy.
But Bethesda games are fucking known for their bugs.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be like we shouldn't give them a free pass.
No, we shouldn't. And I don't.
But however, one thing I really liked, I really do like. You can tell they went actiony with it because the gunplay is the best thing about that game. Like all the weapons and like the way they work look really cool.
Fucking, it's great.
The variety.
And being able to like modify weapons.
Yeah.
So much, like customization and shit is awesome.
Yeah.
I'll talk a little bit about the survival mode as well because it adds even more weight to the gunfights. Because like you take a hit and you're like down to half health. It's fucking unbelievable. It makes the game so hard. So basically, the way you want to do it with survival mode is you can't just go to do missions straight away.
Yeah.
It was hard for me to even do the fucking like the Radiant fucking quests, shit like go and help a certain settlement out. It's hard to do that stuff. You literally have to start at your settlement, build up a farm and everything there, and sort of radiate out slowly. So sort of like go to the closer places and then come back, build up your farm a bit more so you have more food. Because you've got to go out hunting. You've got to have a farm.
Do you need the settlement to like progress in the game?
With survival mode, you need settlement.
Right.
You don't have to build. You don't have to do all the other building stuff. You just need to work on a farm, basically.
Okay.
Like you have to have plants and shit, and people working on them because you've got to have food.
And I suppose it's one of those things though. Once you start doing that, like you need to like sustain the people, and make them happy, and yeah.
Yeah, okay. It's just I enjoy that though.
No, I mean, it's just interesting to me because I don't know. I haven't played it enough. That's like the one bit of that game I haven't even touched. Is like the actual survival.
Once I've finished playing like the nuka fucking shit, because that's the final one I need to play. Once I've played that, and I'm halfway through my survival, but I'm not playing it at the moment because I want to spend time on other games.
Yes.
I've spent too much time on this. You can borrow it for a bit if you want to play it.
Yeah, if that would be alright, yeah. I'd like to give it a low-key run-through just to see.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll turn out I like it.
The story's utter shit, so I would play it on survival mode. The game's... If you...
pure gameplay.
Yeah. The story for Far Harbor's awesome.
Yeah.
And Automatron's okay. It's a bit short. It's very short. But the actual main story I dislike. I don't like the main story.
One thing I was going to know, the thing I've liked by far the most out of watching people play it is Far Harbor. Like the design of it looks really cool.
It is really fucking cool. It's awesome.
Kind of reminds me of it reminds me of like the environment of Skyrim mixed with like the atmosphere from the Dead Money DLC for Fallout New Vegas. Like super creepy and oppressive. Looks really good. Also,
I think they've done well with some of the fucking... I think Nuka World will be good as well.
Yeah.
And the actual, like, DLCs are pretty good. Like, you can now... they'll be able to build your own vaults soon. There's contraptions. Holy shit, the contraptions are awesome. You can, like, basically dump all... Say you get a load of steel. You can dump all your steel into a random chest.
Yeah.
And then have... it's like Techie, basically. You have this sucker basically takes all of the steel out.
Oh wow, so it's literally like Minecraft. Holy shit.
And it goes along conveyor belts and shit, and then you can have it create those steel into something else, and then have it create those into other things, and then it stores it in different places in the warehouse, and you have elevators and shit now and everything. It's like next level, and you also got like ball rollers. You know, like you remember those sort of marble tracks you used to be able to make. You can now do that basically.
What the fuck?
And like they like turn things on and off. That's
so weird.
I know.
It's just like, I mean, fucking fair enough. Interesting. Okay, so Fallout 4, good game.
Good game, definitely a good game. I would not say it's a bad game at all.
No,
it just
no.
it had some issues, which have definitely been resolved.
Even I, who don't own it, get angry when I'm on the comments of something. People like start slanting, going off it on Fallout 4, like, oh, it's awful, 1 out of 10. It's like, it's not. It's still a good game. It's just not a Fallout game.
Yeah, definitely not how Fallout used to be.
No.
I don't like the last thing before we wrap it up.
No, go.
The way they've changed it away from like the big guns and everything. You know, you used to be able to level each one up.
Small guns, big guns, yeah.
Yeah, and it's just you pick a perk. It's gone to the sort of...
Wait, is there no skill points in this one?
There is. There's skill points, but just for special.
Okay. So
and the way it works now is you pick a perk, and each perk you level each perk up, like Skyrim.
Yeah. Well, you sort of had that in New Vegas as well, where you could get perks and level the perks if you wanted to.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you know how, but you could still. I'm pretty sure in New Vegas you could still level up each one.
Yeah. You could do both. Well, you did both.
That out. That's one thing that annoyed me.
Once again,
make it feel less
I think that's
like
another example of them taking away the RPG elements and just making it like an action sort of game.
Which is it's not what I want to see.
It's not if you want to be role playing, certainly not.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's interesting.
All right. Well, so yeah.
What other points did we have? About
So No Man's Sky.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking forward to seeing how it will turn out.
There's actually not that much to say since we last spoke about it, which may have been ages ago, for the simple reason that they actually haven't told us that much.
So they've actually announced there's actual fighting now. There's gunfights and shit.
Well.
And space battles.
We'll see.
Hey, guess what? It's Star Wars Battlefront, the one we wanted. It's got actual space
Oh my
battles.
god! And you can like go straight from the planet into the sky. Yeah, it is.
And now for Star Wars Battlefront, there's one map that's called fucking Death Star map. And you can do like the trench run and shit. However, it costs like 15 quid for that one map. Yeah, it adds a new game mode and shit. It's ridiculous.
Oh, what the hell? EA, man.
Yes. Fucking EA.
The thing about No Man's Sky is, I don't think that anyone is super confident about the game. I think we all are so scared of getting our hopes up. Because it could be...
Look, we've had shit thrown in our face that many times.
That made different developers. They literally promised...
I don't want to get hyped.
Think about it, like, EA promised us a proper Star Wars game, and they couldn't even give us that.
I know.
These guys...
It's not even hard for them to do.
No.
Fucking hell.
No. These guys have promised us the universe. And if they don't deliver on that...
I'm gonna cry.
It's gonna suck.
Like, I have since sacked off pre-ordering games anymore. I don't do that shit anymore. Yeah.
It's just not worth it.
It's not worth it.
You're one of the many people who fell for the old Watch Dogs trick.
Yep. Unfortunately, and I hope the new Watch Dogs crashes and burns because I don't want it to do well. I don't want it to be a good game.
It probably won't do that well. It did decently.
No.
For Ubisoft, it won't do well enough. Unless this could end up being like the last one. Oh, Jesus.
Yep. But the last of two.
Yeah, what a trilogy.
A trilogy. And then there's guess what? Another Assassin's Creed game coming out next year. I'm glad they've taken a year to make it this time.
Maybe this next one will be good.
Yeah, the fact they've actually taken time and decided to not produce one motherfucker every year.
Well, if
to not make a COD game.
If they can make a mediocre game in 1 year, maybe they can make a decent game in 2.
Well, yeah, that's what they used to do. Black Flag was a fucking decent game because they spent a couple of years on it.
At some point, I don't know when exactly. I'm sure we could find the exact moment. Ubisoft just lost their shit.
It was after Black Flag. It was actually after Black Flag.
Yeah.
Because they just sort of fucking...
But not just with Assassin's Creed, with all their series. Yeah, it probably was around that time.
Because Black Flag did really well, so
I
they
think
were
Black
like,
Flag...
straight the next year after that, they produced another game.
Black Flag came out right before Watch Dogs. So at some point in between the release of Black Flag and the release of Watch Dogs, Ubisoft totally lost their shit.
It was like they got hit round the face with a fucking 2x4.
They got hit by a bus.
Someone fucking came round to their house and
they went on all the staff went on like a team building trip to like a convention center, but on the way, they got sideswiped by the EA tour bus coming the other way. It fucked them up.
And then some of the EA stuff got mixed in with the fucking Ubisoft stuff.
Yeah.
Ubisoft, yeah.
And that's why EA got slightly better and Ubisoft got fucking significantly worse.
Jesus. And now they're pretty much on the same level.
Yeah.
Fuck.
No good games for you, boys.
Fuck them both.
Oh well. Yeah. Maybe one day Ubisoft will make another good Assassin's Creed game.
But maybe one day EA will make a fucking good game. Jesus.
Got him. I like Battlefield
4. Battlefield 1 looks good.
Battlefield 1 looks... That's going to be the new Watch Dogs, maybe. It does look good.
Yeah, maybe.
It does look very good. But I mean...
And they also promised us another fucking Star Wars game, apparently.
Oh, really?
Oh, God. Yeah,
what?
Unfortunately, they promised.
So they couldn't be asked completing this one, so they're just like, we'll just make a different one.
Yep.
Motherfuckers.
Basically.
Fucking EA, man.
Fucking EA.
This is the issue with modern game developers. They're just like, how can we get money out of people? How about we just don't finish our games? Boys,
yeah, like they promised to finish that one, but rather than that, they're just like, nope, let's just make another game for people to spend money on, because people are idiots and they will fucking spend money on.
Oh yeah, people.
I used to be part of that idiot franchise once.
I know, boy. I know. It's okay, man.
Man, fuck that anymore.
The only thing I'm like that for is WoW. Like, I always find a new expansion. And I hope. Maybe
I mean, I guess
Lich King 2
I'm
will be there.
I'm like with Pokemon. I'll fucking buy anything.
Oh yeah. Well, you're worse than me actually, because you actually bought Alpha Sapphire.
Yeah, I bought the fucking Steelbooks, which are actually cool, and I actually have them on display.
The Steelbooks are really cool.
Yeah.
Regardless of the quality of the game.
Yes.
Steelbooks are really cool. Was there another big game that we had to talk about?
Oh, there's some other stuff, like Disney Infinity's been cancelled. That was one thing. That's...
Yeah, and we actually do need to bring that up, because I'm gonna break the fourth wall bit here. I speak to someone else who watched that the last podcast, and they really like Disney Infinity. And in that podcast, you bought Disney Infinity, but you were like talking about it loads. But yeah, we should mention got cancelled. How does that make you feel, Stephen?
Well, my wallet's happy. I'm sad because that means we won't see the new Star Wars stuff made into Disney Infinity.
No. Did they turn any of the episode 7 stuff into like Disney Infinity stuff?
Yep, I've got one.
Okay.
I've got Kylo Ren. I've got all of them.
Okay, that's really cool.
And it makes me sad because they made buck tons of money off it. Why did they cancel? Bastards.
Yeah, why did they cancel?
Fucking bastards.
No way were they making a loss on that.
No fucking way.
I mean, okay, okay, so the competition in that market, we've obviously got Skylanders.
Which is fucking terrible now, because they turned it into a racing game.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they have, haven't they?
Yeah.
What the fuck? I actually forgot about that. There's Skylanders, there's the Lego Dimensions one. Amiibos.
Amiibos.
It's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, no, but the thing is, Amiibos aren't making any money because no one owns a Wii U.
True.
The only way they make money off that is the people that own the new 3DSs, because, I mean, who the fuck owns a Wii U?
That's good.
Ooh.
Wow, we should talk about... Okay, no. Finish what you talk about now. I'll leave this till last. No. Yeah, this year has been a pretty mediocre year for games, IMO.
It has been pretty fucking mediocre.
Great year for music, though.
Yes. And film.
Film? Really? Oh, you mean like super? Okay. Yeah. Sort of.
No, for like, well, Hateful Eight as well.
Well, it's specifically it's been a good year for all that like, weeb shit, but like not for like actual art film, not like art films, like you know what I mean. There was no Nolan film this year.
We've had Revenant, but it's not been anything like really fucking. Yeah.
Yeah, Revenant we did that.
Nothing fucking groundbreaking.
Whereas like, you know, like I think it was 2015, where we had like Birdman, Whiplash, and all those. But either way.
Whiplash was 2015, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Can we just talk about Zelda? I don't give a shit about any of the C3 stuff. Let's just talk about Zelda. Zelda looks really good. That's it.
Yeah, let's just talk about this fuck all on here.
Yeah, I was literally scrolling down. We were scrolling down the list to try and find games for me three to talk about, but let's just talk about Zelda. Zelda looks really good. The new Zelda looks really good.
It looks really fucking good. They you know, have to like cook and shit. It looks a lot like a Monster Hunter game.
Yes, it does. They've gone a different direction with it, but maybe that was for the best.
Which I'm happy with, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because they need a new step. Because I mean, you look at the last new Zelda game.
They've taken
Skyward Sword.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Let's not talk about Skyward Sword. It's not terrible. It's not a terrible game.
Oh no, it was not good.
And
it's unplayable because of the motion.
I disagree with you. I think it's fine, but it's not good. It's just meh.
I was heavily disappointed with it.
Wait, what's your favourite Zelda game?
Either Wind Waker or Majora's Mask.
Okay, yeah.
Yours?
Yeah, I say TP and Majora's Mask. Yeah. Twilight Princess is purely nostalgic. I don't know if it's actually a good game.
Good game, very good.
It's better than.
I'd probably put it third, and then I've got Ocarina before.
Yeah, Ocarina's the most overrated game in that series.
Yeah, it is. But it's kind of the one that made the fucking series massive.
Yeah.
That's why.
But I mean, it hasn't aged well. Anyway, let's not talk about Ocarina time. Let's talk about the fact. Did you play A Link Between Worlds? I think I asked you this more recently. The 3DS.
The remake version.
No, yeah, sort of, yeah.
No, I haven't.
Okay, well,
the remake for the 3DS, yeah.
It's interesting. It's not actually a remake though.
Oh, is it not?
No, it's sort of. It's more like a sequel. A really loose sequel. Anyway, I never played Link to the Past, so I don't actually know the plot. But anyway, so the thing I wanted to mention, the thing I wanted to talk about is that Zelda is making a sort of shift away from, because they've just gone through a really long period of just remaking all the old games.
Yes,
we got
have
Ocarina Majora's
Mask 3D,
Wind Waker HD, Twilight Princess HD.
Yep.
What else did they do?
They did the Four Swords one, didn't they?
Yes, they did do the new Four Swords, and they did sort of do like the sequel to Link to the Past. So
yes,
this is like the first new Zelda game since Skyward Sword. Like even the handheld console Zeldas haven't been like anything super new.
No, there's literally not been something like story-wise brand new.
But here's the thing: in A Link Between Worlds, that's actually not. So you know how normally Zelda, especially the 3D Zeldas, you do the dungeons in a certain order. So like.
Yeah, we actually spoke about this. You said that you actually. It's random, isn't it?
Well, yeah, you can do them in any order you want. From once you get past a certain point of the game, you just do all the dungeons, and you can do I feel like they're going to do something similar with Breath of the Wild, because it's an open world. And some people are saying like, oh, this isn't like Zelda, but actually it is. It's exactly like the first Zelda game. Mm-hmm. This is the closest Zelda's ever been to its original form, where you don't get it. Like, there's no set order.
There was literally no fucking instructions.
No, you just have to figure out.
What the fuck do I do?
Yeah.
Oh, over here. I hope they do that. I hope it's like you just spawn in and you're like, okay, what do I do? And you just go sort of figure it out as you go along. I love games like that.
Yeah, not enough games actually force the player to like use their brain.
Yeah.
It's really brilliant.
Like the game. I like it. The game in itself is a puzzle.
Yeah. Yes. That's why PT was really good.
Yes.
Can we talk about PT?
Do you want to talk about PT?
It's kind of relevant to another thing we should talk about. Okay, let's not talk about PT. Let's float on to...
Yeah, let's carry on talking about Zelda.
Oh, okay, yeah, sorry. Autism.
So the graphics as well. I love it. It looks sort of like an oil painting.
Yes, the graphics are amazing. Also the fire physics, like the way the fire looks and like spreads, amazing.
Epona / new horse.
New horse. It'd probably be
I don't know.
Yeah, it does look different.
If we're looking at like the continuity of the Zelda,
yeah.
I actually like the continuity of it. I know there's
It's a fucking mess, but it's kind of cool.
But like, if you look at like the Toon one, where it's like it was flooded, and it was still flooded, and then it was like away, and there was like trains and shit. Oh, I just like him. I like which timeline do you reckon this one's going to be in, or do you think it's going to be like based after Skyward Sword?
There's some really interesting theories. No, I don't think it's going to be based after Skyward Sword. There's one theory that's going to be way after like Wind Waker. Down that continuity. I can kind of see that, but the other one is that it's the Hero of Time, like the OG one.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it the Wind Waker, because that one's like literally strictly Toon now.
True.
So I don't think it'd be on the Wind Waker path, because I think they're sticking that one to being Toon.
Yeah, because that's like Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it could be a new one.
No, because it couldn't be a new timeline, could it? Because
really, you don't think they'd just make a new timeline? You really don't think they would do that?
Yeah, but you think there's 3 timelines off the fucking Ocarina?
They don't care. They don't care. Nintendo wouldn't care.
Could be after like Twilight.
Yeah, but maybe. It's just the design of everything.
It looks very different.
Well,
it looks completely different. To be honest.
I just thought of something that maybe it is after Twilight, because the designs of those weird like things, robot creature things, I don't know what they are very reminiscent of all the Dark World shit from Twilight Princess. You know, with the lights going through everything, like the.
I can see that, yeah.
Yeah. So yes, it could actually be a Twilight Princess sequel.
Yeah, maybe. I think it could be down that storyline, definitely.
Yeah.
I think.
So, what for you is there any like things from old Zelda games that you'd like to see make a return, or things from more recent Zelda games that you'd like to see dropped?
If I'm honest, I don't want to see stuff from old games. I want this to be new. I want them to rethink the franchise.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Just something,
because I don't think there's not enough new IPs being put out.
And especially
old shit.
Think about the best Zelda games. It's like the ones that completely stood the pot. So like Wind Waker having the sea, and then every game that's tried to do that since then in the series hasn't done it as well. And then like
no, they haven't. Fucking Phantom Hourglass. Yeah,
I quite like Spirit Tracks, but
it was meh. So I don't like Spirit Tracks.
No, Spirit Tracks is awesome. And then Skyward Sword obviously had the shit flying mechanic, which is awful.
Oh god. That game could have been so fucking good.
But by far the best like mechanic they ever did just randomly was the clock in Majora's Mask.
Yes.
I would like them to do not that, but like something like that.
Something new.
Where the whole game is based around that idea.
Yes, and that would fit into the sort of figuring it out yourself, though. Because if it didn't tell you the whole game was about around that idea, you just sort of had to figure that out yourself.
Yeah.
Through trial and error, that'd be cool.
They've got an opportunity here to do something crazy with this series.
And it definitely, if the game's good, it could definitely bring some buyers to the NX. Me myself, I would buy an NX just for this game.
Well, I've actually been thinking that is the next console I'm going to get.
Yeah, I'm going to hold off and wait to see what the reviews say on this game.
Well, here's the thing, right? So obviously, by the time these next consoles come out, we'll have more disposable income.
Yes, of course.
So, the option to just get a really good gaming PC won't actually be that. I mean, I've already got a decent computer, but it's not great.
Well, I'm just going to mod mine up, aren't I? Now, so.
Yeah. Well, I might get I'd probably get an X for just Nintendo games.
Yeah. Yeah, probably. I mean, oh yeah, Smash Bros. I think they're making a new Monster Hunter for it.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully they're doing Metroid Prime 4. That's what I want.
Metroid Prime. You know what? Never been a fan of the Metroid.
You're a fucking inbred.
No, it's just I've never...
No, kill yourself. No.
Fucking kill yourself, mate.
No.
Fucking kill yourself.
No, literally jump off a bridge. What, you don't like Metroid?
No, it's not. I didn't say I didn't like it. I've not been a fan. So you know how you're fanboying over it right now?
I'm not a fanboy. It's a very...
I didn't say I didn't like it. I said I've not been a fan. Doesn't mean I don't like it.
Okay, well, let me...
I'm not saying they're not good games. I'm just saying...
Which ones have you played?
Other M.
Oh, there's your... There's your issue. Okay, one day...
I played a fucking emulator one that I had on my Wii.
I own... This is the rarest game I own, right? I own Metroid Prime Trilogy in mint fucking condition. That game goes for like 200 quid on eBay, but I'm never going to sell it. Because I love it. One day you're going to come over to mine and put the Wii on. I'm going to play through the Metroid games, and you will understand the joys of Metroid Prime. Those games are perfect. Perfect.
Okay.
So fuck you. Shut your tall mouth. Also, I want Super Mario Galaxy 3.
Oh my god, yes.
Because Galaxy 1 and 2 are pretty much perfect as well.
They fucking are. They fucking are, man. Oh my god. I remember when... Holy shit, that was such a good point in my life.
Yeah, same.
The Wii came out.
Same.
Super Mario Galaxy came out.
I have, yeah, really strong
I
memories.
literally fell in love with that game. I was in fucking love.
Steve lost his virginity to the box. Cut a hole in it.
To the box.
Cut a
Damn.
hole.
They wouldn't accept it for trading afterwards when I got rid of the Wii.
I mean, it's partly because his dick was still in it, but you know.
Yeah. I was like, take the game. And they're like, okay, we'll take it off your dick. I was like, no, just take the game.
No, just take the game. You say you're like rape face.
Anyway, moving on. So, we were discussing PT a second ago,
okay,
and there's
okay.
two different things that we need to discuss that are surrounding PT.
Okay, so we'll talk about the direct one first. So it turns out that obviously PT. So everyone knows that Silent Hills got cancelled because Kojima and Konami broke up. Thank God.
Fuck you, Konami, you cunts.
Yeah, fuck Konami.
Sorry, what?
However, good news is Kojima ain't done. Obviously, he's got his own studio, and him and Norman Reedus still working together. Although Guillermo's left now, I think.
Yeah, that's kind of upsetting, but we've got Reedus.
You got Reedus at least, and they're making Death Stranding, which looks like something you can't really say because.
Can't really say. I don't know if it's going to be like a survival horror or just a horror.
Horror? Is it even going to... Yeah. It's got an oil baby in it. And dead fish.
Yes.
That's what we know.
But it's got those weird people on crosses? Question mark? And you're on a random island?
Yeah, they gave us nothing. But I think everyone's excited for it.
Yeah, I think it's well off though. I think it's well off. Because you think he met, like, what, 2 months ago that he actually started his own company?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's well off.
I mean,
they've probably not even started the game.
Using the Fox
they literally
engine.
just CG'd him.
They'll use the Fox engine.
Oh, hell yeah.
So, yeah, we've probably got, like, at least, like, a year and a half before it comes out.
Yeah.
But the other thing I want to talk... Well, two other things I want to talk about, actually. Two other games, which are related. We'll talk about Resi 7 first.
Resi 7. We streamed this.
We did stream this.
Resi 7.
It got me quite scared. I did have some PT flashbacks, not gonna lie.
Again, it was again they've definitely gone all out with that. That's different, completely different. There's a lot. Now E3's not been great this year, but the good games tend to be the good games this year tend to be the ones that have taken
risks.
Previous franchises and taken new risks.
Yeah, and like proper pushing them forward. Yeah,
like you look at like Resi 6, complete shoot 'em up.
Because
Resi 7, oh, I'm trapped in a house.
Yeah,
what am I gonna do?
It's weird. Like Resi was obviously after 4, which everyone considers to be the best one, including me. It sort of went on that downturn where like 5 was meh and 6 was really bad. But then 7...
5 wasn't that one where you used the fucking satellite to destroy a giant...
5 was the one where you killed black people.
Oh yeah, no, that is the one. And at the very end, there's like you have like a fucking little pointer, and you point it at the fucking enemies, and like a giant sky laser comes down and kills them. Fucking retarded, I swear to God. fucking stupid shit. Jesus. So
However,
I'm optimistic about the new
7 looks really good.
Yes.
That bit in the trailer where the guy walks past the door, I thought it was like some sort of monster. I completely
We
shit myself.
literally both jumped the fuck out of our skin.
Obviously the mannequins are creepy as well, but you did warn me about them.
Yeah, I did. I shouldn't have warned you about them.
No. And it's not. I don't think it's as scary as PT.
Oh no, it's definitely not, because PT's longer and there's a lot more to PT.
Yeah.
Whereas this one's just, at the end of the day, it is just about fucking zombies.
Yeah.
And zombies aren't scary.
No, zombies aren't scary. So it's sort of limited how scary it can be, but we'll see.
We'll see. And you said there was another game you wanted to talk about?
Yes, Outlast 2.
Outlast 2? Oh,
so
yes,
we also
Outlast 2.
we also streamed Outlast.
We also streamed Outlast, yes. We're going to eventually stream and finish Outlast.
Yeah. Yeah, I did beat that bit we were on.
Yes.
It looks really scary, the new one. It looks scarier than the first one. The setting's scarier.
It's like cultists and shit, is it not?
It's like yokels. It's like crazy cult yokels.
Yeah. Fucking hell. You do not want to get fucking stuck with them motherfuckers.
No, it's like Children of the Corn.
Children of the Corn?
Children of the Corn. Because, okay, there's a bit in the trailer for the new one, or like the gameplay for the new one where like you're in like this weird ass church. It's got like the Antichrist shit on the walls, and
all over the place.
And then there's like a pit of dead babies, and there's crosses with bodies on them. There's eyes out in the cornfields.
It's called a sequel, but I don't think it's spiritually it's a sequel.
Yeah.
Not actually. It's like it's not nowhere near a sequel. It's not even about another asylum. It's literally like the first one was about fucking like a conspiracy theory in an asylum. The second one is about like
it's about like crazy
Children of the Corn.
Yeah, it's like Children of the Corn. It really is like Children of the Corn. Bad movie. I think that's it.
Yeah, I believe that is it. Well, I need food anyway, so
I need food as well.
Wrap this up now, boys and girls and guys and gals.
So this one's way longer than usual.
That's a wrap. Ha ha ha. Stay tuned for our album. Shameless plug. Shameless plug. I want to kill myself.
I actually have just killed myself right then.
Okay, nice. Fuck you can't.
So yeah, if you like this podcast, subscribe to the rest of the channel to see more exciting. I like how we didn't mention the actual videos we make once.
No, we didn't.
No, we're not going to.
No, because that you just did, but
No, shit. Well,
but just
maybe we'll mention it next time.
This is different.
This is different. This is separate.
This is Stephen and Gaz, not Paul, Crime and Willis.
Yeah, but if you want to see,
Paul, Crime and Willis,
then go on the playlist and watch through the series again.
Yep.
You know, all your favourite characters. There's a rat coming out. Spoilers.
Yep. Spoilers. It's called Nettleweed and it's fucking...
It's fire.
Fucking fire, man. It's lit. It's lit.
It's lit. So, yeah, stay tuned for that.
I guess you could say it's litten.
I'm done.
I want to kill myself most nights. Fucking help me, you pieces of shit.
Okay, see you all later. Love you.
See you, motherfucking. Love you, hate you, fucking.
Gay.
Oh, wow.
I'm gay.